Welcome to Hong Kong International Airport, where I've just landed from Taiwan in economy class, and I'm about to head onto a Cathay Pacific business class flight to Paris with a twist. Instead of this regular seat, today I'm actually flying in a first class suite instead. Find out why right at the end. During my connection between the two flights, I had around 8 hours at Hong Kong's Gaulle Airport. For many, that may be too long. However, Hong Kong is home to some excellent lounges. First, I checked out the Chase Sapphire lounge with my priority pass, which is a great option, especially if you don't have status with Oneworld or you're not flying in a premium cabin on Cathay. I love the amount of light in this lounge with decent food to boot, as well as excellent cocktails on offer, where the bartender made this off-menu whiskey sour. There are better lounges offered as part of my business class ticket though, so I headed to Cathay Pacific's The Pier Business Class Lounge. It's an expansive lounge that is large but has been cleverly designed to feel intimate at the same time, with several zones dedicated to relaxing, a tea room, noodle and dim sum, lounging with a bar, and finally another huge buffet area. Food in Cathay's lounges are generally great for lounges. I settled the rest of the time by grabbing the Asia exclusive Coke Plus and a Hong Kong style milk tea, a flavour that you just can't get anywhere else. Prior to the flight, I jumped in one of the many shower rooms to freshen up. Like the rest of the lounge, it has been designed to perfection with nice touches, excellent heat and pressure from the shower, although I do wish they hadn't dropped ASOP for Bamford for the shower amenities. If this is your first time watching one of my informative videos, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe and comment so you don't miss more great videos in the future. And with that, it was soon time to head for my flight. Despite being over 20 years old, Hong Kong's airport still looks modern, while I think these displays at the boarding gates look great and are really easy to understand. On this 777 flight, I was in Suite 1A, which is the best seat for a solo traveller like me, due to there being no view of other passengers when seated. The seat is expansive, with it being wide enough for two normal sized people, and no foot cubby making it extremely comfortable. This design of the seat is smart, and you probably won't think it's over 10 years old. Straight ahead there's a monitor for viewing the entertainment, while to the left there is a remote to control the screen, as well as the seat controls. Above your shoulder is a reading light, while to the right there's 3 pre-programmed seating buttons. Beneath the monitor is a literature pocket, which was empty on this flight, while a large wardrobe is found in the same area, with a hanger for your coat that you're certainly going to need when landing into Europe in winter. As this was technically business class, I received the business class amenity kit, which was in this smart blue faux leather. Colours change every so often, but the design and contents generally remain the same. The crew also gave me this alternative tan leather design too. It's quite a basic kit with the essentials for a flight of this length, with featuring a massive eye mask that is amongst the best available. In a difference to the standard business class offering, Bose headphones were still provided on this flight. They are absolutely excellent with great noise cancelling and do not place too much pressure on your head. It goes without saying that you cannot take these off the plane with you, and the airline has even imprinted their logo. Compared to an aircraft like Singapore's A380, the bathrooms are not as well appointed. They're comparatively small and certainly don't offer showers like Emirates and Etihad. That being said, they're still bigger than most economy class bathrooms. Bamford amenities are of course available too. Back to the seat, and it was time for takeoff, where I spotted a number of new airlines to me, including Cathay's new short-haul competitor GBA, or Greater Bay Airlines. Straight after takeoff, I had a bowl of nuts and a cup of chamomile tea since it was pretty late in the evening, and then I took a look at the business class menu. The selection of food and drinks is good, with more choice compared to European competitors. While waiting for the meal, I took a look at the entertainment. The screen slides out of its base to be directly ahead of you. It's relatively large, but due to its age, isn't the highest definition available. It's worth noting since this flight, Cathay have updated their entertainment system design, which was completely unnecessary in my opinion because the existing design was very good. The choice of entertainment is extensive and it's highly unlikely you won't find something interesting to watch. If you can't, you can always revert to the excellent interactive flight map. Slow charging and pretty much pointless USB-A plugs can be found at the seat, alongside far more useful international power outlets. I wasn't particularly hungry after my lounge safari, so opted for a hearty bowl of noodles with dumplings alongside some bread. Pretty beige, but tasted great. Just the right dish for a late departure. This was served with some water and a glass of champagne. For dessert, I just opted for ice cream, which made me pretty chilled while watching Bullet Train on the excellent IFE. I finished the film, so asked the extremely attentive flight attendant to make the bed. While this does feel lazy, there is certainly a knack to setting up this seat for sleeping time, and boy is it one of the best in the sky. While it may not have the dedicated bed like Singapore or Etihad, it is easily the most comfortable in my view. With a thick mattress topper that doesn't move, soft pillows and a thick but equally lightweight duvet, all made by Bamford, it was a dream to sleep in. It was easily my best sleep on a plane to date, until I flew on Cathay first class once again. It's worth noting this duvet and bedding is the first class stuff. It's not offered in the regular business cabin ticket or cabin. I slept for a good 7 hours and I felt so refreshed when I woke up. The bedding was soon put away when I ordered my breakfast, and another Hong Kong milk tea was made for me to drink. The crew gave me a nice little note prior to landing, which was very sweet of them. They were easily some of the best crew I've interacted with, and they certainly were first class crew and not business class crew. I opted for the congee Chinese breakfast, effectively a rice porridge with chicken that again was very hearty. Alongside this was some fresh fruit, dim sum, and I opted for an excellent illy espresso for that kick to wake me up. It was all very good, although not quite matching the first class quality of the cabin. I also tried the Korean chicken bao bun, as I was feeling a little peckish still. After eating, I explored the seat a little more and noticed this quite flimsy armrest. It does give some support though. As we came into Paris, the cabin was prepared for landing with the mood lighting switched on, and this journey was over. While much has been said about the demise of Cathay Pacific, whether for cost-cutting reasons or geopolitics, my first experience of Cathay long haul was excellent, with some of the best crew I've ever encountered. While this wasn't completely representative of a business class experience, this was still a great flight, which makes me wonder what Cathay Pacific was like in its halcyon days. So how can you get a first class seat on a business class ticket? It's not quite straightforward, but sometimes Cathay Pacific will send their first class equipped 777s on routes that do not sell first class tickets. Recent examples have included some Australian destinations, while some short haul flights to places like Taipei have also seen these aircraft. It varies. If your flight is in this category, you can contact Cathay to secure one of these seats with your business class ticket. So, what did you think of this business class plus flight? Be sure to drop a comment down below, like this video, and of course subscribe and hit that notification bell for my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.